after midday and welcome to New Year. I don't know, at what point do people stop saying Happy New Year? Is it after January or Feb? Or if you haven't seen someone, you still tell them Happy New Year. Anyway, we are delighted that you're still with us, tracking with us on this channel, where women like us who are living after midday are learning how to be bold, authentic, and significant. Our intention is that we'll be able to equip you with the tools that can help you to create that sense of boldness and significance and authenticity in your life. And that's why today we have a very, very special guest. This is a woman who has helped a lot of millions, actually, like I would dare say, to be able to live healthier lives, okay? It's all about health. Her name is Lina Njoroge. Karibu.
Thank you, Leimani.
Yeah, welcome to After Midday.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and you're looking awesome.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah,
you too.
Yeah. So, Lina, you know, one of the things that really interested me in our conversation as you were talking about what do you want women to know, as they set their New Year resolutions or they decide what they want to do with themselves, you talked about that there's a way in which we can live or nutrition that we can take that can help us to defy age.
Definitely.
Hey. That's the one that we want to know. After midday, be interested in those kind of things.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, our bodies will respond to what we put in terms of what we eat, what we drink. And one of the key things that our body is able to recognize is anything natural.
Okay.
You know, from the natural food that are not highly processed, that do not have preservatives. So the body is able to, digest, natural food better. It's able to utilize all the nutrients from it. So what has happened is that our foods have a lot of preservatives nowadays, additives, color, they're highly processed. You know, like, for example, when you talk about the ugali, you know the ugali that people eat in shags, you know, the one that you take to the millers?
Yes.
That's the most
Which
natural.
grade? Because they have grades.
Yes.
Me, I know this thing.
You know this thing, yeah?
So there's a basic one, I think it's like grade 3 or grade 4.
Yeah.
There's some that are not finely milled.
Yes.
And there's some where they remove or they strip the maize of all its outer cover.
Yes.
Then they mill it so finely.
So you want that one that has not been stripped of all the cover, but it can be made in a fine way.
What is natural food? So like when I think about that, I'm making a face because I'm like, really?
It's not, it's actually, by the way, it tastes very nice. And it can be made into maybe grade 2 or grade 1, but the main thing is they should not remove the the cover, because that cover is what has the fiber. Okay. And the body requires, needs that fiber. Because fiber is what will help you retain water in the body. So when you eat food that does not have fiber, that is highly processed, whether it's wheat, whether it's maize, whether it's, beans and all that, then there's no proper retention in water retention in the body, so therefore you find your skin is very dry. Okay. And that's why then when we talk about fiber in your body, it's what helps your system, so you don't get constipated. So eating food in its most natural form is the way to go.
The way to go.
Yes.
I love the idea that it's about eating natural foods, but for those who live in the city, where are you coming across natural food or food in its natural state?
Well, the good thing is nowadays, because people are becoming more health conscious, some of the, if you buy food from the market, because most of the time you'll find most of the foods that are in the shelves in the supermarkets are, of course, highly processed. But I've found that some supermarkets have segments where they have now the food. You'll find maybe some Wimby and gunias or sacks of the natural foods that you can actually go and weigh. So you can actually be able to do that. If not, then go to the market. The marketplaces, that's where you'll find all the natural foods.
But now after midday, I'm a woman who has a full-time job. I'm running school. I'm doing the school runs. Where will I even have time to go to the market? Me, I just want to. On my way home is when I remember we had no tomatoes. So I stopped by a kiosk and I'm like, I want to take what's available. Yeah. So,
but you see, it's all about planning. You see, you don't buy food every day. You need to think through. When you talk about healthy eating, you think through for the month. So there are foods that you need to buy like once.
You think through for the month,
yes,
not
exactly.
per week.
Not. Of course, for the month, then you break down in bite sizes, so that every week you'll do your vegetables.
Yeah.
You know, because those are perishable.
Yeah.
But there are foods that you can buy, you know, in the course of the month that like beans and lentils, and you know, those ones are long lasting, so you don't need to buy them every other day. So that now during the week you're really buying minimal as much as possible. And you see, when you buy every single day, that means that you're not thinking through about the whole menu and healthy eating. Then it becomes very tedious.
Okay.
So when you plan, you know, within a month, then you have bite sizes of like weekly, then you're able to break it down to daily, and then you come up with a healthy meal.
Okay.
So it takes thought.
I like
to
that.
eat.
I like that. I like the fact that you can actually plan for the entire month.
Yeah.
Because we plan for the dry foods for the entire month.
Yes.
But you don't plan for vegetables for the entire month.
Exactly. Because
Kimbilia skuma is a normal thing that people just do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now that's it. So because you're talking about anti-aging foods, could you just shed more light into those?
Again, we go back to natural. So foods that are very rich in vitamins and minerals, and those you find from any plant-based food, whether it's fruits, vegetables. So if you eat lots of vegetables in all your meals, especially lunch and dinner, you should have vegetables.
Okay, lots of vegetables.
Yeah, lots of vegetables.
Okay.
And then fruits, at least you should have 1 to 2 fruits a day. And you look at the variety, what is in season at that particular time. Eat fruits that are rich in vitamin C, like citrus fruits, oranges, you know, lemon. Those are rich in vitamin C. Of course, vegetables are rich in vitamin C as well. And eat foods that are rich in vitamin A. How do you know foods that are rich in vitamin A? Any food that has yellow or orange color is rich in vitamin A. And that's why even when children are born, the first milk is called colostrum. It's usually yellowish in color. It's very high in vitamin A. So that is what boosts your immune system and helps, you know, your skin and you know definitely.
Yeah. So the ones that are yellow and orange,
yes.
carrots and pumpkin. So they're not nice look. They're not sweet. They're not like pizza. You know, they're not. Why is natural food just not so exciting?
It is actually. It depends on how you make it.
Okay.
You see, if you don't like a particular food, then you can make it in a different way.
Okay.
You can do a fruit salad if you don't like eating a mango. You can do a carrot juice.
Okay.
You know, if you don't like, you know, you can do grate your carrots. Even in that pizza, you can put, you know, something that like a carrot or pumpkin. Like I never used to like pumpkin, but I like pumpkin soup. You know, so it's being creative with the foods and just knowing what you're putting into the system.
Yeah. So what else in terms of anti-aging diet? Because that's, I'm sure women are like this.
A lot of water.
A lot of water.
Yes, a lot of water. I know many people say they don't like water, and we're not talking about the water in the tea. Just plain water.
Why are you exposing me?
Plain water.
Is good tea.
Yes, plain water. Just try and drink as much as you can. You know, don't be fixated on I have to do like 6 glasses or 8 glasses at a go. Just make it a habit to carry water around, whether in your bag, and drink plenty of water throughout the day, because that's what helps, you know, to cleanse your system. And it helps to hydrate yourself. So when you're less hydrated, then your skin is dry and it's not supple. So that's one of the things. Actually, that's one of the things that helps your skin to look young.
Okay, the water. Anything else?
Of course, we've talked about things to avoid. Avoid sugary things. You know, any excess
You're
sugar.
killing all the fun. Eh?
You know, you can get natural sugar from the fruits. You can get like if you bake a cake, you could use dates, because that's a natural food, as a form of sugar.
But the children are going to want to eat that.
You know, if you blend, you see if it's blended.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You see, so you blend it into a paste and you put it instead of the refined sugar.
Okay.
You get?
Yeah.
So you can be able to put, you can be able to use the natural sugar that you find in the food. But one of the things actually that affects skin is sugar. Yeah, because most of the sugar that we take is refined. So avoid sugary added sugar.
But can I take honey instead of the sugar?
Yes, of course. But then now the honey, if it's not the processed one.
Yeah, that's another challenge we're having. For me, because I've taken honey for a very long time.
Yeah,
I'm able to tell honey that is not natural.
Yes,
I can tell the one where they have roasted that black stuff and
yes, and then sometimes they add color so that it looks brown.
Yeah.
So if you can get the natural honey, then that's the best. It's better than sugar.
Okay.
Otherwise, if you're taking the processed one, you can as well take sugar.
Yeah.
Because it will give the same effect.
Okay.
So honey is very good. It's also good for the skin.
Yeah.
It's therapeutic, good for the throat. It's good for the whole system.
Yeah.
But again, remember,
in moderation.
Honey is good. It's in moderation because honey still has calories.
Yeah.
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 So don't go drinking honey. It's something to add.
Yeah.
Into
Me, I really love the honey. I mean, I just I don't feel guilty because I don't think I'm taking sugar.
Yes. Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you about this whole idea of taking the food, especially the fruits, and applying them on your skin, so that also the skin is eating from outside, as also you're eating from the inside. So like, for example, if you're eating an avocado, you leave a little one, so that you can apply on your face. As you're eating this one, even the skin is saying, yes, even me, I'm being fed.
well and good. But if you're talking about healthy, for your body being healthy, it's usually from the inside out. When you there's nothing wrong with putting the avocado, but topical, but it will be just for a short period of time for that particular day. So your skin will feel very nice, very supple, but after that day, if you continue eating the wrong things, then the skin goes back to the same way. So it's better you eat the avocado, because then now you'll get the benefits of getting the good fats from it, the fiber from it, the vitamins and minerals from it, which is what your body requires. So when you're feeding your body with minerals and vitamins, then you find that your skin now naturally glows and it's more supple, for a longer period of time. Yes. So, and you see, avocado, the whole aspect of people putting the avocado on their skin is because avocado has a good fat. And talk about fat, it's not that fat is bad for your body. We actually do need fat in our body. But in moderation. But avocado has that good fat. Now the bad fat is the saturated fat that you find from animal products or the processed fats, that you find in the shelves. But when you eat fat from the natural food, whether it's avocado, from seeds, from nuts, things like olives, when they're whole, then you're getting the good fat that the body can recognize. Now the problem is, the industry will use those seeds and nuts and make oil, process the oil. So it's highly processed and it has undergone very high temperature. So it means the goodness in it has already been denatured. So you're already taking in something that the body is not, assimilating well, and then now you use that fat to cook the food, and then you use too much fat of it. So what the body does, it stores it, and it actually goes into the cells, blocks the cells. So you find that the skin is not as radiant as when you're taking the natural fats. Yes. So it's all about the inside out, and again going back to the natural. Yes,
go to the natural. But Lina, most of the natural foods, they're not interesting, they're not exciting, and then they're not as easy. I don't feel like they're as easy to access. No, I want to eat a mango, now I have to look for a place to wash it, then I remember I don't have a knife.
Yes, so it goes all back to planning. When you know what you're getting from that from that mango or that orange, then you're getting all the nutrients from it, the vitamins and minerals that the body requires. Actually, what feeds our body is the vitamins and minerals. Of course, we require a little bit of energy and protein, but mostly what our body requires is the vitamins and minerals. And so when you eat fruits and vegetables, it's about being creative, coming up with different recipes. And you can't come up with the recipe when you just come from work and you've been in the traffic jam, and then you're going to the fridge and there's nothing there you have to put in to make dinner very quickly. So you have to plan, and that's why I say plan for the month. Look at the foods that you need to buy for the month, especially the dry foods. Those can last. But then break them down into bite sizes of like every week. Then you can buy your vegetables at least once a week. And then when you have them, then you can have them put in a way that in the evening when you come, if there's no one making for you the food, then it's very easy to put it together. So it all goes back to planning. And when you know that you're eating, when you plan well and you're eating the natural foods, what it's giving to your body, you'll actually go out of your way rather than the quick fixes. And that's what we are used to, the quick fixes, which are deprived of all the nutrients.
Like how do you make, like for example, fats? You can use nuts.
Yes, you can use if you have like peanuts. Those are very common. So when they are roasted, always nuts, you have to at least roast them because they have what we call the anti-nutrient factor. So when they are raw, they can be toxic. So
really? Stop.
They need to be roasted.
Stop.
Yes.
What about macadamia nuts? I like them raw.
Macadamia nuts. Remember, macadamia nuts, you have to crack it.
Yeah.
You have to crack it.
So they're
it's okay.
Oh, thank God.
It's a peanut. The same way like coconut, you have to crack it.
Yeah.
So
those are okay.
Those are okay.
Okay.
But
groundnuts, you
have to roast them.
And the cashew nuts.
Yes.
Okay.
It's good for them to be roasted.
I'm sure even you didn't know that one. You have just heard.
Yes.
Okay.
There's some anti-nutrients called phytates. So those ones bind minerals. So you're eating all these nice foods with all these minerals, but then you're eating raw cashew nuts or peanuts. Then they bind those minerals. So you find you're not getting the calcium that the body requires. And remember, as women, as we grow older, we are prone to osteoporosis. Bone becomes more feeble if you're not eating healthy and if you're not exercising. So you need to roast them. So you can roast your nuts and then you can blend them into a paste and you can put in your skuma wiki or into your soup, so that you're getting that natural fat from it.
Let me tell you, that's why we need nutritionists. Yeah. This one has actually my mind is like, wow, it's blown my mind. I didn't know. This one I have never had. Yes. I don't think there's any other YouTube that has ever talked about this. I'm hearing it for the first time.
And actually there's a study that was done in Nairobi, and it showed that many children are getting rickets. Rickets in this sun that we have.
Why?
City of the sun.
Why?
Because the flours that they give these children when they're weaning, they mix them with whether it's wimbi, maize, groundnuts, which are raw, different things, and then you find that then the phytate level is very high. So you're giving all this porridge that you're thinking is very healthy and rich, but you're binding the calcium, and children are getting rickets.
Oh, dear.
So that's why if you're to add anything like soy or nuts, then it has to be pre-roasted first, then blended into a flour. Yeah.
Wow, that's why you need nutritionists. I mean, thank you so much. I mean, that for me, it's a burst moment. It's what you call that moment where it just clicks for you. It's a new thing.
Yeah.
And then, so because now you have now told us about all these things, how about we just take supplements?
Okay, again, supplements, as the word goes, you're supplementing something. So anytime you're taking a supplement, it's because there's a need, there's a deficiency. And supplements are prescribed. The way medicine is prescribed for 2 weeks, 1 month, then after that you go back. So supplements,
so they say one a day, so it doesn't mean that you have to take one a day for the whole year?
For the rest of your, It's supposed to be for a period of time that will correct a deficiency that was seen to be there.
Okay.
And what is one of the things that will cause a deficiency? So I always say, instead of using that money to buy supplements, use that money to buy the fruits and vegetables, plan and eat healthy so that you're getting the natural vitamins and minerals into your body, then you don't have to supplement. Now, just to show you how supplements work, you have a tablet of vitamin C.
Yeah.
And you have an orange. Remember, the body
recognizes
the orange. So you have this vitamin C that they call natural and
high fiber
and whatever
in a capsule.
It's in a capsule. So when you take that, the bioavailability will be probably 40 to 60% of the vitamin C from that capsule.
Yeah.
But the orange, you'll get almost 90% of the vitamin C from the orange because the body recognizes natural. So as much as you know, you're taking supplements, you know, it's better when you take the vitamins from the you know, from the natural foods. So if you have a vitamin C deficiency, then take orange juice, take oranges, you know, take other foods that are high, you know, in vitamin C, rather than the supplements. Yeah.
Wow. Wow, that's I've learned a lot, Lina. And what we are learning is that for anti-aging, number one, eat your food when it's natural. Keep it natural. You know, use different colors for your vegetables, but keep it natural, and fruits. Then number two, she talked about drinking lots and lots of water. Drink plenty of water to get this anti-aging stuff that we talked about. And finally, what was that? Exercise. Exercise. Do you want to tell us more about exercising?
Yes. So the way you have to eat,
because we're busy. You don't understand. We are busy.
Yes, we are busy.
Yeah.
But we are busy doing what? Making money, right? We are trying to make money to better our lives, right?
The word is trying. I don't know about the making, but
yes, all of us.
Yeah.
Then you make all that money, and then later you spend it
in the hospital.
In the hospital, fighting the chronic illnesses that you could have prevented if you put in even, you know, 30 minutes of exercise. And you can break it down. Again, I always say breaking down into bite sizes. It's recommended you do 30 minutes of exercise every day. You can do 5-minute stretch before you, as you're going to shower, you know, you're lifting your hand and all that, you know.
Yeah.
That's 5 minutes. Then another 10 minutes in between after lunch. Walk down your block, up, down, you know. In the evening, again, do some stretches and some exercises. So you've done your 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So make it a lifestyle and do something that you love. Some people love sports, others love swimming, others like just walking. Yeah. You know. Yeah. So do something that you enjoy. Others like dancing. So that's a form of exercise. And as we grow older, remember we our bones, you know, so that our bones are strong and we, you know, our skin is supple. Exercise is one of the things that will make you, you know, not age faster. Yeah.
Okay. So we are keeping it natural, drinking lots of water and exercising, and making sure that you roast our nuts. Have you heard that? Or peanuts and cashew nuts. Yeah. Make sure that they're roasted. And with that, we will say to you, step out, be bold, be authentic, be significant, and let your light shine.